Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the beep. It's horrible, but it beeps you when the air is building up on the Fastrac. So let the air build up. Got to move the TM out of the way, and then going to be going out with the sprayer. Got a bit of spraying to do. So this will be the last spraying job of the year, getting a pre-emergence herbicide on the winter beans. And this is the stuff I'll be using. This is Curb Flow 500. So, gonna get my PPE on, get the tank filled up. We sprayed 150 litres of water per hectare, so this tank here will do 10 hectares. And the field I'm doing is only 10 acres, it's just over 4 hectares. Looks like Ray's got the fun job blowing down the combine, which isn't just a one-day job. We've been doing a bit every now and then, a bit at a time. It's a bit of a job cleaning down the combine, getting all the dust and straw blown off. It takes quite a while. So yeah, field of beans, that was drilled about 6 days ago. And they actually went in at a fair depth, about 5 inches down. And like I said, this is the pre-emergence spray, which you need to get on. Pre-emergence, this needs to go on before the crop starts popping through. Now, because it went in 5 inches deep, obviously there's a bit of time, a bit longer than waiting for the wheat to pop through. So bit of leeway there, but the weather, pretty much no leeway with the weather. We've had really bad wind over the last few days. It turns out that today we've got about wind speed of between 4 and 5 miles an hour, and after today the wind picks back up. There's chance of rain as well, so I think today is the only day I'm going to be able to get it on. Just see if we can find a bean. Right, here's a bean, and if you look here you can see that it has just started to chip, but obviously it's still, you know, a few days or a week or so away from coming right up, especially considering that that's sort of the depth there that we've drilled to. But yeah, it's the weather. As soon as you get to this time of year, everything just becomes difficult. So, got to get it on while I can. So I'm using GPS, got our Trimble GPS in the Fastrac. When I drilled this last week, I didn't drill any tram lines. So the lines I'm putting in now, these are the tram lines. When I did all the wheat, I did drill tram lines, you know, put the tram line in with the drill, but we are thinking moving forward, we might end up sort of just blanket drilling everywhere and putting the tram lines in last, which is easier said than done, especially for us at the moment. We've got a bit of a mix of GPS systems. We've got the Trimble in the Fastrac, and we've got the Green Star, you know, the Starfire in the John Deere. So we keep going from one to the other. Really what you want is the same system across the whole fleet. That really would make it a lot easier. But yeah, right now in this field, I didn't tramline with the drill, just blanket drilled the lot, and now I'm using the GPS to keep myself 24 metres apart, and the lines I'm putting in now are going to be the tram lines. So I'm spraying about 12 kilometers an hour at a pressure of 3.1. well, yeah, 3.1. It's supposed to be 3.1. Just checking I'm at the right pressure. So yeah, 12k at 3.1. The actual rate of the curb per hectare is 1.7, and it's a pretty important spray getting this on, because the chemical control for beans isn't the best, what you're allowed and not allowed to put on in the spring. So getting a good pre-emergence spray, pre-emergence herbicide on, yeah, it's the starting point for your weed control. Look at that, steering itself. There's actually still a few bits of green kicking about in the field. Before I drilled it, it was, you know, flushed up with black grass, and there was volunteer weed and stuff. So a couple of days before I drilled it, I went in with a bit of Roundup to kill that off, and I can see that it's dying off now. But yeah, there's still the odd bit of green kicking about. And I've just had our agronomist pop up a little while ago. We went to walk the fields, in particular the field of wheat, what we call the airstrip field that you've seen in a previous video, when we were worried about the slugs, and I had to go put some slug pellets on. I'm pleased to say that field has picked up. The rows are looking much, much better now, so that's good. And black grass, there doesn't seem to be much black grass pressure at the moment as well, which is good. Just the odd plant, but I suppose now as we're getting colder, you know, as the weather starts to cool off, you know, black grass germination is going to be down, which is no bad thing. Just got to make sure I don't crush the boom into the hedge. But yeah, last spraying job for the Fastrac this year. That's it now. Everywhere's drilled up, everywhere's sprayed off, so we can get the gates closed. And that's it until the spring. Time now to catch up on all the odd jobs around the farm and around the yard, and get that combine shed finished. Among other things, there's always something to do. Right, well, it's turned into a pretty nice day now. This is the front deck. We've taken it off the mower here so we can get it cleaned down and rust-proofed, ready to put away for the winter. The side decks, obviously, they fold up so they're easy to get to, but the front one only comes up a few inches off the ground, so completely taken that one off so we can, you know, flip it upside down, get it cleaned down, and get some stuff sprayed on it, and probably a bit of red oxide paint. Look after your kit, and your kit will look after you. I think Ray's still on combine blowdown duties, but the header has been blown down and oiled up, so that's all right. We oiled up all the knives and all the shiny bits, but the combine, like I said, it's not just a job you can jump on and do in half a day. Between us, well, mainly Ray, so yeah, 10 points to Ray. He's done a big chunk of blowing down, but between us we've sort of, I don't know, probably spent a week on it, and we're almost there, almost there. Do I trust you? Well, with the JCB?
These are the last curved sheet. I think it's 2 or 3 left, so they're with the stairs.
Yeah.
They're just in the way. I think the bottom one is what they call a carrier one that gets the damage. But they're worth keeping. Yeah. They miscalculated it, didn't they? Is there 2 or 3 there? I can't see.
There's 3 there. 4. Go up and tilt back. Yeah, you got him. Yeah, they were in the way a little bit. At least we can get the combine right in now. Just. You bent that a little bit. Can he do it? Do you want me to twist him? No, you're going to do it? He says he's going to do it. You're not going to do it? Let me... Huh? One more go. You're determined. Look at that. You're in. You got mad skills.
Have I passed?
You passed. You kept all 4 wheels on the ground as well. Surprisingly.
Didn't catch sheet all. Just touched it probably.
Nearly, yeah. Yeah, so when we do get round to sheeting, this side, the sheets will be this colour, as opposed to the blue, which is on the roof and on the other side. Only so, what we put here matches what we've got here. So technically this side's going to be a different colour to the roof on the other side, but at least it will match all the way down. I think the next thing to do is get the doorway measured so we can get a roller door on order.
Oh, we had a bet. What did you say, 18?
I said 18.
I said 15.
Yeah, what is it? 15 on the dot.
We didn't need a tape measure.
We didn't need to take much. 15.
What's that?
15 foot on the dot.
Is it 15?
Well, my guess was 18.
Okay.
Ray was bang on there.
So we've got two leftover flashes, 3 metres each. So that's enough for one side then?
For the flashing?
For down there?
Yeah.
Is that right, Ray? Enough for down there once? Yeah. Yeah. I think we've got enough sheets to return. And a little wall there, we've got enough blocks to do that.
Yeah, because we need a little block wall done there, don't we?
So what we'll have, I think, then, Nick, is enough to fill that in.
Yeah.
Block wall and flashing around here, but then we have to get some more flashing for that side.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the roller door.
The roller door and the personnel door.
We're going to make that personnel door in-house.
Yeah.
We're not going to buy one of these ready-made ones, because I'm not a fan of them. We've had a bit of a bad experience.
We have, yeah.
Keys will break. They're made in China, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you have to have turn them loads and loads and loads of times.
You do, yeah, to lock it.
Then they break.
And then they break. The keys cap
breaks,
as well, yeah.
The key breaks, so rubbish metal.
Right, I bet that one's 18.
It's far higher one side?
Yeah, it's high one side, yeah. So are we measuring from the inside to the inside?
Well, I would have said so, but I mean, as long as he knows. If you do an outside one, as long as he knows, Ray, what you've got here, it's 4 inches, the old 4 inches, isn't it? We do it a couple of times, I'm sure. Measure, what do they say? Measure twice, cut once.
Measure twice, cut once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imperial?
No, not imperial. We want metric.
497?
4972.
4972?
Yeah. 497 feet, yeah.
4,972 millimetres. It's nearly 5 metres then. We do the same at both. Yeah.
In theory, it should be the same width at the top. In theory. Hang on, Dad, he's going to get me a spirit level.
Good take, my brothers.
2 persons only.
We're all right.
I bet it'll pop off.
I bet it will.
Well, in theory, it should be exactly the same. You'll take off 4 inches, haven't you, for the width of the...
Yeah, well, 5,055.
If we measure the width of the post, about 10 on the dot.
About, well,
Well,
near as damn it's 800.
That makes it
4955
4972
at the bottom.
at the bottom, and you've got 5955, is it? Minus 100.
4955. About 17 mil out then.
It's quite a bit out, isn't it?
There's a bit, yeah. Is it level? Ever so slightly off.
Yeah. If it's slightly off, Nick.
Well, it's got to be slightly off. If they're both dead level, then there wouldn't be a 17 mil difference. It'd be bang on, wouldn't they? Do you think it's going to measure differently going from right to left then?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that your
I
notepad?
think the finish level. I think the finish level. Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you put this in the post, send it to them?
I'll put a stamp on that end.
You could do, yeah.